Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity with me, Cornish-Knight, as we press on with the campaign. Again, this is going to be another shortest episode, just because I am slightly strapped for time at the moment, so I really can't be doing anything more than about 25 minutes.
Nothing will slip past me.
Sneak in here. See if we can find anything. When do I get a cannon of my own? Go up to the battery. So they're getting their cannons from the battery. Don't know how many are in here, but we're gonna have to. Right, here we go. Crag Ogre. You're going to go and deal with the Cannoneer straight away. You get that up. Here we go. There's another Cannoneer right there, that's not good. Right, okay. Quickly. Right, focus on him. Fire that off. Release your bellow. Hit with that. Right. Then rush down there and deal with him. This must be an armory of some sort. We should be able to kill him relatively quickly. Right, he's dead. Cannoneer. So we got full understanding of him as well. Excellent. So, bestiary, crag, ogres. Ogres are large, thick-skinned creatures standing between 10 and 12 foot tall. We have met them before, so that isn't the program. Crag, ogre. Right. So there's no new die in. I wish these were different per thing rather than this being the normal one. They do crushing damage, 35 to 50 with a gun. Damage reduction, freezing, corroding, and slashing. Doesn't help that most of my weapons are slashing at the moment.
Just say the word.
Another ogre. Okay. Limited space. That's never good. Priest. Buff everybody. Then hit with them with that.
Just say the word.
Ogre's blood. I like how it's like, oh, it's stealing. We're stealing from them. It's like, really?
Keeping an eye out.
We're really stealing from them?
A simple test. That's settled.
Right, get that done.
Just say the word.
Are they finished with that yet? 3 days remaining. Three days remaining for that. Oh, we actually have to go back for that. Yeah, that's going to be a pain. Okay, Hero of the Saints War. I do actually have to deal with some of these, which is annoying. That would be done in a day.
Yeah.
Get that stuff. Probably
Leave it
once
to
we've
me.
dealt with the matron, we'll go back and deal with that as well.
I'll see what's ahead.
What's that way? To the upper cavern. I get the feeling we have not come down the usual. Yeah, we came down the garbage chute, so it wasn't the normal way. Get another batch of cannonballs ready. Let's find some prey. Here we go. Hit them with that. Try and block them in so they can't actually attack us as much. Okay. Lift that up.
Just say the word.
Get them out of the way.
Sit.
It won't be long before they rally and we need to kill this one quickly.
Sit.
Here we go. They're up. Wrong thing, there we go. Quickly. Wipe them out.
Yeah.
To the last ogre. Take 3 lockpicks, yeah, do it.
That's settled.
Exceptional Scepter, Spell Ward, Amulet, Defense Against Spells, not bad. Alder Etcher. Not currency in the traditional sense. Etchers are awarded to Glanfathans for noteworthy deeds. They are palm-sized, intricately carved dishes of Adra that commiserate the deeds of the recipient.
Yeah.
I mean, the only person that's probably going to be affected by magic is him, and he's got that, which is better, basically, to be honest. Where is it? Yeah, this. Defense against spells, and will defense based against mental based spells that mentally paralyze the target. This is more useful. Again, oh, defense against spells. Actually, I don't know. What else we have? Trollhide belt gives regeneration. That's not too bad. Do we need anybody who needs a belt? Con decreases critical hit damage. Axis is a barbarian, so he needs that belt. There we go.
Yeah.
And we picked up some nice stuff as well. Picked up an opal. Picked up camping
Just
supplies, which is always nice. There's a fork in the path as well.
I'll see what I can find.
Digging all day. Here we go. Didn't go quite as planned, but hey ho.
Yes?
Drop him. We'll quickly swarm him before he becomes too much of a problem. Dagnabbit didn't trigger his ability quick enough. What's this? Gemstones glitter between the veins of iron ore. They're deeply embedded within the cave's wall, and extracting would attack require a hammer and chisel as well as a deft touch. Use a hammer and chisel to carve gemstones out of the wall. The chisel keeps slipping from your grip, and your careless hammer blows destroy some of the more valuable gems. Fortunately, you're able to retrieve the rest without any trouble. You have lost the hammer and chisel. 5 of Balune. What's that? It's a crafting resource, is it? Balune, there we go. Not bad. Got a lot of them. I can't remember what they're used for. They're used for something. Severed horn. This horn was once mounted on a helmet, but looks like to have been severed off in battle. The world around you blurs and fades to black. When your vision returns, you find yourself in a small wooden hut, its interior dimly lit by the embers of a nearby fire pit. You're wearing mail armour several sizes too large for you, and clutching in your hand is the ivory horn of some sea creature, one end sharpened to a point. What are we going to do, Gorodar? Your sister Gaita, huddles near you, her wide eyes fixed on the hut's door, which has been barred shut. The door shudders and splinters beneath heavy blows. Coming from the other side, enraged growling can be heard just beyond the door. All at once, the world halts around you. The pounding stops. Wooden splinters from the door hung suspended in the air. Kaifa no longer trembles, no longer breathes, her eyes fixed in place like a doll. The wisp of essence you have followed to this point in the memory has dwindled to little more than a faint trail. However, you find by concentrating on what might happen next, you're able to sense whatever it truly did. Unbar the door and fling it open wide. Take cover beside the door. Wait. Unbar the door and fling it wide open. Let's try that one. No sooner does your mind touch on the possibility that the world lurches back into motion. A large creature resembling a bear and taller than any man in the tribe. Your tribe stands just outside the door. Its cool black eyes widen slightly in confusion when it sees you. Stab the creature. You charge and bludgeon the horn deep into the creature's chest. It roars in agony and reels back, but quickly retaliates, swatting you across the hut with one massive paw. Kaifa dodges past the creature and escapes the hut. Each breath is agony, but you clutch the horn defiantly as the creature advances. The snarling of the creature and your own belabored breath fades. Is that how it happened? It's been so long, it's hard to remember. I had a vision when I picked up a horn, part of a helm apparently. A helm, yes, my helm. I remember it, but who was I? Why haven't I returned to the wheel? Maybe if you knew who you were, you would know whether it was time to move on. That helm is all that remains of my old life. If you have found some of me within it, within one piece, perhaps my memories have scattered with the rest of it. Perhaps there is a piece there's peace to be found in its reassembly. I'll track down the other parts of your helm. Thank you, my friend. Find the pieces of Godra's helm. That was strange. Okay. Journal. Quests. The burden of memory. Where is it? There's a task. Godra's carouse. I picked a piece of the helm that relieved part of the childhood of someone named Garadar. For some reason his soul is unable to return to the wheel and be reborn. And he thinks that by recovering the rest of his helm and remembering the rest of the tale, that he will be released from his existence. Find the other pieces. Somewhere else in the region. Okay.
Just say the word.
That's good to know. I like how it counters stealing. Well, technically we are stealing from them. But I see it more as forcibly repurchasing property. They will not be needing it after all, since they're all dead. But still. This is the way. Hopefully they haven't put up so much resistance. The upper cavern, here we go.
Just say the word.
We are back in the top section of the cavern. We will find. Okay. Crag Ogre, Matron, Brigane.
Just say the word.
Fish. Sweat. Sulfur.
The Ogre Matron sniffs at the air. Her nostrils are as wide and dark as two pistol barrels. I am strangely offended, mutters Elof.
You approach the flames that whisper clan with the stink of stalwart heavy upon you. You fill our halls with dreams of battle and bloodshed.
A feral grimace parts the matron's teeth, yet even while her fingers clamp and fist, she watches you carefully. Why would I attack you? It was the wolf with many mouths, the clan that attacked Stalwart.
Matron Forgash's clan. But it's rare that you thin-skinned folk know the difference. And Stalwart.
The teeth lock back in a snarl.
The villagers spy on our camps and spoil our hunts. They pick us off only to retreat behind their walls.
Cold fury rumbles in her voice.
Like a crack in the ice, they spread deeper into our lands with each waning moon. But we'll answer them blow for blow.
She punctures her words by ramming a meaty fist into the other. The village seek, the White Fords are not after you.
Yet they come with weapons in hand, and mark their passage with the blood of my kind.
Wiry black hairs bristle along her arms and neck.
And their strength fails, so they send you to carve a path through the fallen keep.
Durgan's battery unsettles you.
Of course it does.
A hot breath hisses between bared teeth. The other ogres growl and glare at you. I think you have their attention, Gwen Ravenheart.
It's the diseased carcass of a ruined civilization. It festers with restless spirits and rotten magics. I see.
She roars and clutches her head with her wide, long-fingered hands.
Dreams. Hailstones falling like cannonballs from the ramparts. A frozen gale screeching through the tower door.
Her nails plough trenches through her ropey hair and raise a spot of crimson from her scalp. Finally her growls subside and her breathing slows. She looks back at you with her bloodshot eyes. Most dreams are fears given face, but that does not mean these fears are unfounded.
My dreams drove me to found this clan. Now my dreams tell me that Stalwart's ambition will destroy us.
Dreams often communicate something of the truth.
We believe this too. Every matron earns her place by the power of her visions.
She clutches her fist tightly, her knuckles crackling like gunshot.
And now you'll tell me why you're here.
I heard another venturing company, members of the Laden Key, crossed your path. I'm looking for everything they might have found.
The Night Winds whispered this name to me. They found us, clubs and cannons ready. As for what we found on them...
She sighs, heavy plumes gust from her nostrils.
I've more trust in you than those villagers. Or the next pack of fools they call here.
She scratches her head, and the rough sound is like scraping of iron file. High praise indeed.
I'll give you my blessing. And the remains of the last clods that passed through. Perhaps they found something of value to you. But you must keep Stalwart from harassing us further.
She raises one thick brow to regard you. Agreed.
Then take the bounty of your foolish predecessors. May it serve you better.
Her lips twitches when the ogre stands near Bergen and mutters something in her ear. You've gained the item Laden Key, Expedition Journal, Woodica Hood added to inventory, Laden Key Robes added to inventory, 2 potions of major endurance, 6 Spielback Jerky added to your inventory, and we've got a lot of experience.
You shall have the peace of flames that whisper. Though I wish you hadn't left so many dead in our caves. I hope your skills are as fine as your words. It is rare that a matron betrays her dreams.
Okay. Right. So... Right, we collected that.
Just say the word.
Let's try and leave. To be honest, I didn't really want to fight you guys. I wonder if we can get back there and try and do the suit again. Right. Can we get back down the hole? Leave. There's no other suitable anchor points. Right, okay, so we can't get back down there. Ah, that's a shame. Right. Assign crossed-eyed, reward 35% XP, cross path, average item, major item, expiring time in 24 hours. In the court of Bowing Ashes stands a towering Adra statue intertwined with living trees, dating back to the Ithwaffans. It is believed to represent an Orlan ruler of the Lost Empire. For the natural process of time have done some damage to it, the Glanfaffins remember one act of vandalism against it from an earlier colonial days. During the chaos of the Broken Stone War, Adria explorers ventured deep into El Glanfaff, made their way to the court of Bowing Ashes, and scaled the statue to break loose a single eye, large as an Orma's head, and made of pure Adra band. Most of the members of that band were captured and killed by the Glanfaffins, but the eye was never recovered. In recent years, rumours have spread through the Eastern Reach that a new owner of the eye has been attempting to sell it through covered markets. The Amafaf of at least 3 tribes would reward anyone who recovered it. Let's assign someone to it. Let's go... put her on it. Right, okay. So that's done. They'll run back here. And we'll quickly rush back to Stalwart and inform them of the treaty. It probably won't last. Everyone is too stubborn. My diplomatic and my benevolence haven't gone up, which is fine. I'm just like rational, to be honest.
Just say the word.
Like any good character in any game, the character should be very two-dimensional. There's not a lot of depth to them, which is something which is always unnerving, to say the least. But here we are, and here we're going to end it, lords and ladies. If you have liked, please press the like button. If you wish to subscribe, please press the subscription button. You can leave a comment in the comment section, and I get in contact with you.
I'll get you one too.
And I shall see you all next time, folks, in the next episode of Pillars of Eternity. Goodbye.